Number one, it's a good question. From a standpoint of us working it out, that'll be smooth and easy. We talk when we're watching these players, all the time. Philosophically, you're looking at, all right, who would be a target that if they fell, you might move one direction, and then what would be the 3 or 4 scenarios where, if presented with that scenario, would you gain equity and move back? And I think, look, 95% of the discussion in the sports world relative to the draft is on the first round, understandably so. And yet, man, there's so many other things that take place later that are important. So George alluded to it already. If you're in the middle of the first round selecting, you've got to love 15 players. If you're picking 15, you've got to, and if you don't, then you move in one direction. Or if you're targeting someone, you move up. But when you're picking where we are, in the unique thing, which I think we both really like, is that we have back-to-back picks there. You've got to be able to be a little bit, I don't want to say reactionary, but the scenarios that fall to you with every round and then every pick, the spray is a little wider. Without dodging the question, and I'm not, the two of us working together relative to the draft, the reason these meetings go for 3 weeks, 4 weeks into the late nights, it's no different than game planning in football. On Sunday, you're making a call on 4th and 4, but that was decided on Wednesday night. I think the same thing takes place relative to the draft. And so with each of these 3 days, oftentimes there are certain decisions and reactions that have been kind of covered well before it ever took place. So I think that's the best way I would say to handle it.